if you are 4,000 Kenyan shillings, that's around $30 for those individuals who are from international countries. That's around $30. In Kenya, it's 4,000 Kenyan shillings. I know there are individuals who can spend that amount a night just drinking alcohol. I want you to spare those 4,000 Kenyan shillings, and I want to advise you what you can go ahead and do with this amount. Now, if you don't have a CDS account at this moment, I don't know how I'm going to assist you because I've already discussed it when it comes to a CDS account, how individuals can go ahead and create their own CDS account. For those individuals who are watching me for the first time, my name is Monsieur Augustine. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe. That increases the chances of we meeting in the next video. And also remember to like, because through you liking this video, you are in a position to ensure that this video is recommended to other individuals. You can also leave your comments. It shows that you are engaging constructively and also maybe not constructively with this video. Now, if you have 4,000 Kenyan shillings, there is a company which is listed in Nairobi Stock Exchange, and I've done much of the research. You are going to do the final touches on this investment opportunity and go ahead and invest your money there. But remember, if you are going to make this video viral, there are high chances that this opportunity may vanish within a short period of time. Because as most individuals tend to discover these opportunities, the individuals get excited and they continue pulling in their resources, which means it's going to become too famous and we are not going to find an opportunity to eat in this opportunity anyway. Now, if you have 4,000 Kenyan shillings, Kenya Re, the insurance company, it is trading at around 3 shillings 87 cents. Okay, that's the amount which every share is currently trading in Nairobi Stock Exchange. Now, why should you go ahead and invest in Kenya Re? Kenya Re, I have observed its assets, they are gigantic. Okay, that's one of the best companies whose assets and liabilities there is a huge margin. Now, let's say in the previous years, Kenya Re has been selling for around 3 shillings, 2 shillings. Okay, let's say if you invested 2 shillings last year, then these 2 shillings would have earned you 0.89 shillings. Okay, for every 2 shillings you invest, they are going to generate for you 0.89 shillings. That's almost a shilling. Okay, you invest 2 shillings, it's like you invest 2 shillings and you get 1 shilling extra, or you invest 2 shillings, or you invest 1 shilling and then you get 1 extra shilling for free. That's what it's going to generate you at this current price. The PEE ratio of Kenya Re is 4.45 shillings. That is the PEE ratio. And how do you come with a PEE ratio? A PEE ratio is, you come up with a PEE ratio through using this formula. Let's say they made a profit of 10 shillings last year and they had, let's say they had 10 shares. This is an example I'm using. So you are going to divide these 10 shillings with the 10 shares and you find that every share got a profit of 1 shilling. And the shares were trading at 3 shillings. So you divide these 3 shillings by 1. You find it is 3. That's how you come up with a PEE ratio. So the PEE ratio of Kenya Re at the moment is 4.45. One of the most expensive companies which is listed in Nairobi Stock Exchange in terms of a PEE ratio is Nairobi Stock Exchange Public Listed Company. It has a PEE ratio of 27, around 27. We have another example of Unga Limited. It has a PEE ratio of 14. And if you observe the fundamentals of Unga as a company, you compare it with Kenya Re, those are two different fields. Okay, Kenya Re has assets, but if you observe what Unga as a company has, then I think it would be wise for you to invest in Kenya Re. And remember, unga is trading at around 26 shillings or 20 shillings, and the Kenyare is trading at 3 shillings. This means for you as an individual who has 4,000 Kenyan shillings, you can acquire not a minimum of 1,000 shares of Kenyare. And what if it comes out to be exact as what KPLC has become? It means in less than a year, you would have made a profit of enormous figures. Okay, that's why I encourage you. If you have 4,000 Kenyan shillings and you are like, okay, I need to go and have some beer with my friends, hold on for today only and just go ahead and buy Kenyare shares. I believe in the next few years from now, we will come to this video and probably say, leave a thank you in the comment section. That's why I encourage individuals, and if you realize that you have made progress with Kenyare, I believe there are high chances that you will start taking your resources seriously, your investment seriously, because this Kenyare as a company, I believe it has a great opportunity. They made a profit of around 4 billion Kenyan shillings last year. A revenue which they generated was around 19 billion Kenyan shillings. So they are kind of turning their revenue, that is a part of 25% of its revenue is generated into a profit. So there are some companies which they can have massive revenue, but when it comes to being reflected in their profits, they don't have that opportunity. Its cash flow is great. They have a cash flow. And if you observe their total net, not the total net worth, but their total liabilities, they have zero. They have zero liabilities because their cash flow is more compared to the things which they owe those their business partners. This is a great opportunity for those individuals who want at least to test their investment skills when it comes to Nairobi Stock Exchange, and they want to go into the investment opportunities which are available within Nairobi Stock Exchange. So if you have 4,000 Kenyan shillings, I decided to choose 4,000 Kenyan shillings because through that you can be in a position to acquire 1,000 shares, and it will also fund the commissions which are charged by those stock brokers, and you will be in a position to have 1,000 shares. Imagine if you have 1,000 shares, there are great chances that, as we have said, the 0.89 shillings which you will earn if things work out to be okay in the near future, this you have already earned this amount of 890 shillings, because we have said every share earns last year and 0.89 shillings. So it means you have already acquired 890 shillings by just buying these shares. It means you haven't even spent the total amount of 4,000 Kenyan shillings, because you have been given another 890 shillings for free. So, what are your thoughts? Are you going to invest in Kenyare shares? And as I said, we have seen the likes of Ndidi Nyoro mention this company, but I don't believe there were individuals who took him seriously. So it's a nice opportunity, but remember at the end of the day, if most individuals get excited about this company, there are a high likelihood that it is going to be overpriced. So if you have an opportunity to come across this video as early as possible, just go ahead and seize that opportunity as quick as possible. If you are interested in this kind of videos, remember to subscribe, like, and also share. You can also leave your comments on what are some of the things you expect I to do research on. See you in my next one.